Hello everyone, this is Mr. Gerard, your instructor for English 1A, and this short video is meant to help you navigate the first week's module as well as establish a foundation for how to tackle this course from week to week throughout the semester. So each week we will have a module that I will publish to our course website on Sunday. And then you will have a week to complete that week's assignments and turn in whatever assignments that are due, usually by the following Sunday. Though when we get into the formal writing for the class, the essays, there will also be Wednesday deadlines as well. But typically, what you're doing is you're looking to complete the assignments for the course throughout the week, and then you will post your completed assignment on Sunday. And then I will publish the following week's assignments through a module on that Sunday, that same Sunday. So if we take a look at the overview page for week 1, if you'd like to know how to get to this overview page, there's a couple of ways to get to the overview page. So if we take a look back at our home page, so this is the home page for the course. And if we scroll down on the home page, you will see the course schedule. And so this is just a series of links that will take you to the overview page for each module for each week of the semester. Now, the only published module so far, the only 2 published modules so far are the course orientation, which you can click on here to go into, and the week 1 module, which you get to by clicking on here. So this link here will take you to the overview page, the first page of our week 1 module. The other way to get to the overview page for any week, specifically the week 1 overview page, is to go over to the course menu and click on the modules link. So this link will take you to a page that gives you all of the pages for each module. And so, as I said, we only have 2 modules so far, the course orientation and then the week 1 module. We will have more modules as the semester rolls on. So if we take a look at the week 1 module, notice that we have a link to the overview page, so we can go back to the overview page. And then just quickly, we see that it has a series of other pages in that module. And the idea is to start with the overview page, get a general sense of what assignments are due, and then move through the module. So move through each page of the module to get a better understanding and a more detailed view of each assignment, as well as resources for those assignments. As you can see, we have here at the very bottom assignment is the discussion assignment. And this one actually has a deadline, August 22nd, Sunday, and worth some points for the class. And so this discussion assignment is what will be due on Sunday, August 22nd. But that discussion assignment will be a series of questions that will ask you about some of the other reading assignments that are captured on the other pages of the module. So if we take a look back at the overview page, it starts off with a bit of information about the assignments and about getting in contact with me. So it does give us there that deadline. So Sunday, August 22nd is our deadline for week 1. It gives some information, contact information about me. I am available through email throughout the week, but I also set aside about an hour and a half on Tuesday and on Wednesday to either answer quick questions through email that you might have, or we could set up an appointment and talk through Zoom, either talk about any kind of difficulty that you're having with an assignment or get some direct assistance with an assignment. We can make that happen as well. So just some information about contacting me. Then we take a look at the rest of this overview page. It just has, again, an overview of the assignments for the week. So as I mentioned, we want to move through the assignments in chronological order. So start with assignment 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Most of these assignments, as you see, are either asking you to read or to secure a textbook. And then here at the bottom, all of this culminates with the discussion assignment number 1. And I also give you some information about that discussion assignment. So a quick process, as well as how many words you'll have to write for this assignment. That 250 words is all together for all of the prompts here. And again, if we take a look down at those prompts, you will notice that they ask you questions about some of the reading for this week, whether it's your syllabus or the introduction essay from your textbook. And it also has a couple of questions about you as we get to know each other here early on in the semester. So once you have gotten a sense of what the assignments are, then you can click onto that next button here to move into the individual assignments. And I'm just going to go through these pretty quickly. So notice that the second page, assignment 2, is to read through the syllabi for the course. This is the syllabus for English 1A, and it's got some important information about the course, including the various assignments, how they're broken down, how they're graded, some late paper policies, also that minimum word count policy. And it also has some other policies for the course, as well as some resources for you from the college. So take a look at that syllabus as part of assignment number 2 this week. If we take a look at the third page, this is the other syllabus for the course, the English 101A syllabus. This is the support course, the 2-unit support course for English 1A. And so this syllabus has some information specific to the 101A course. As I mentioned in the course orientation, even though we do have technically 2 courses for this semester, we really, after this first week, it'll feel more like just one course. These 2 courses will blend together, and we'll really be focusing in on the English 1A course, and then 101A is helping you succeed in that 1A course. So take a look at this syllabus to get a better sense of how that works. If we click on to the next button, this page has some further information about the required textbook for the course, which is Signs of Life in the USA, 10th edition. So you are required to secure this textbook in some way. This page has some basic information about buying or renting this textbook from our NPC bookstore. It gives some prices, and then it also gives you a link to the page at the bookstore for our course. Now, of course, you are not obligated to buy the textbook or secure the textbook from the bookstore. You can secure it in any way that you would like. Just be sure, if you are not using the bookstore, that you are getting the 10th edition. And this is a unique cover for the 10th edition, so this cover image should help you to make sure that you're buying the correct edition. Yeah, try to get the 10th edition, because that's the one that has the readings that we'll be focusing on. And of course, because our content is American popular culture, things change really quickly, and so we don't want to read about outdated American popular culture. Take a look at the next page. It has the readings for this week, and we really only have one reading out of our textbook this week, which is the introduction to the textbook, and really the introduction to the content for the course as well, American popular culture. On this page, you will notice I have a link to a PDF file for this reading. And so, yes, I would like you to secure that required textbook as soon as possible, but I will provide PDF files for our textbook readings for the first 2 weeks of the course to allow people some time to get that textbook. So this is a link to a PDF file for the reading for week 1. I also have here, this goes back to required textbooks. I also have here on our readings page a link to my notes for the reading. As this note says, this is a rather challenging reading as we open up the semester, maybe our most challenging reading for the semester, because it does discuss a lot of terminology as we get both introduced to American popular culture, as well as a method that we'll use to analyze popular culture in semiology. Don't worry too much about not understanding everything that you read this week. We will be discussing it through our discussion assignment, and we'll also be discussing these concepts and working with them over the next several weeks. So do the best you can, read it twice, write some notes, think about it, address the questions in the discussion assignment, and I think you'll be fine for week 1. All right, so if we go to the very last page of this first module, this is the discussion assignment forum. And so this is where all of the assignments for the week culminate as you answer a series of directed questions about those readings that you did, either the syllabus or that introduction from the textbook. So like it says here, it does give you a nice discussion assignment process to go through on how to go about completing this assignment. You do want to answer all of these prompts, address all 6 of these. Together, all of your responses should be at least 250 words. So this is not 250 words per prompt. This is 250 words for all 6 together. But of course, this is also a minimum. So by all means, go above and beyond that minimum as you are answering if you need to. You do want to answer each one of these questions and also answer them completely. You want to fully develop your responses. Notice here too that it also, once you are done answering these prompts and you have uploaded your prompts to this page, then you want to read through a couple of your classmates' prompts and respond to a couple of your classmates. So the idea here is to not only respond to the prompts, but also respond to your classmates as a way to create some discussion about the concepts and about the assignments for the course. This discussion does a couple of things. It allows us to have an authentic audience when we write, so that we are actually writing to people when we address these prompts. So you're writing to me and your classmates. And then it also allows you to benefit from your classmates' thinking, as well as getting some models on how to improve your own responses in future discussion assignments. So you will be posting your prompts here, and then you will be replying to a couple of your classmates' responses as well. If you drop down here, this is how you go about posting your prompts. You click onto this reply bar here, and a dialog box will open, and this is where you will paste your answers or your responses to those prompts. Because as I say in the discussion assignment process, you should be answering these or addressing these prompts in some kind of word processing program. And then once you're completely done answering them and revising and editing, and when you're happy with your responses, then you can copy and paste them into the reply bar here, and there's this dialog box that opens up, and then you just click on post reply. And then once you post your reply, then the forum will completely open up. You will see your classmates' responses, and you'll be able to reply to them. All right, so that's it for week 1. If you have any questions, further questions about the week 1 module or about any of the individual assignments, just reach out to me through email, and I will promptly answer your questions. Good luck, everyone, and again, I think you'll find this reading both interesting and worth your time, and a great way to begin the semester.